Welcome back. It's episode 216, The Lift. Let's get this thing moving. Bang!
I'm smarter because I listen because I'm living because I'm grinding, I grinding to go and get it. I get it cause I ain't have it cause I was wishing instead of building, I building with all my niggas. My niggas know that I love them because we different because we not you because we gifted from dedication turn to addiction turn to perfected that shit they did. They mad they ain't shit because we shitting on competition, laughing at all you niggas. Mama look it, I did it, never ever gon' give in. Me and Storm just taking that shit that should have been given. Sit back, relax, take notes, learn a bit. All he do is say quotes. Truth is, I'm Frank Lucas to this music, but never drugs. All he do is slang hope. Blue magic, black magic. Sickest baller alive, just ask Magic. 9/11, my flow is that tragic. You a coupe with the trunk in the front, you ass backwards. I do shit that I want to, you do shit that you told to. I was told to mold yourself, don't let them mold you. I just give them music from the heart, so sit back, grab a plate, take a bite of all this soul food, nigga.
Dumber because you isn't what we're committing to make $1 million. These rappers will make a living it with my niggas. We're taking whatever's given, and busy has it the same, but niggas don't really listen. It's water under a bridge and words over their head and floating up in the clouds to think about what he said. Now let me not move positioning us to sell, jumping over you pawns. My night is making the L. This is chess, dog. You have heart, try to say it with your chest, dog. And if not, why you screaming you the best for? The best 2 times 2, we're the best for. No lectures, we'll let y'all take your best shot. This gunslinger is Brett Favre, you're number 2. You see the lead when I test y'all, go ahead and shoot. We hit harder and think smarter, that's why your label owners always throwing us big offers, and I ain't lying. I'm just the king of the jungle, trying to survive it. Accidental entendres, the way I write it is always different when I recite it. And I ain't gassing fire, you gon' see it when I ignite it. No blue flame.
What up, doggies? It's episode 216 of the HoodHype show, The Lift. The song you just heard was by the Youngfellaz, called Double Standard, from their album Sophisticated But Arrogant. Free download. Make sure you check that out. Check them out on Twitter at The Youngfellaz and their website, theyoungfellaz.com. As always, you can get the links over at hoodhype.com. Click on episode 216. Indie Spotlight this week is my boy Isaac Reid from Houston, Texas. We're checking out his album Nothing to Lose. Spin a few tracks off of that. Had him tell us about the tracks, the album. Got a lot of music lined up for you guys this episode. As always, we got some sick music for you this episode, man. We got tunes from Phil Ade and Ice the Villain, Freddie Gibbs and Madlib, Malik B and Mr. Green. Remember Malik B? We'll get to that. Man of Booom. And of course, Isaac Reid. And we're going to wrap things up with the homie Mola One. He's got a new track that we're going to spin at the end here. But first, we're going to kick it off with a little mini group that's coming out. Rocc and M.E.D. Name of the song's called Sofa Coins. Make sure you check out that crazy looking picture disc over at Fat Beats, man. 12-inch.
When will it ever end? Can a nigga live? Hey, Sorella did the cash, but I'm married in 2010. $5 bills, call them step kids for fun. Take them to the mall and watch them spin. Ever since I was young, finding quarters in my mama's sofa. Getting over orders, still for I'm the best promoter. Swallow orders like a boa constrictor coat. Follow baking soda when the pot for mixture. White collar hit them for them dollars on pickup. Chris Tucker dead presidents with trash cans lift up. Money on the tongue, you can smell when he hit the rhymes. Hate that, get that like Gregory Hines. Never act them out. I keep numbers like Count Dracula, Mr. Spatula in the summer flip works that work wonders. That earth green 50s under my pillow to have these dreams. Let 'em know money make the world go round. Hit a show for the door, your home might not be found. Let her go, let it go. Yeah, never know for the dough. Yeah, let 'em know. Homie put his buddy in the ground when it's slow. Acting funny, but them suckers know they owe. Let it go, let it go. Yeah, never know for the dope. Yeah, where will she mind her business? Bitch, bitch, never minding them. Listening and telling friends, surprised she ain't with CNN. When I was I selling bubble gum for 20 cents at recess. Penny pinch, my piggy bank was kitty rich. Long trip going from sofa coins to paper folding money clips. Bungee cord, my snapback got me spending rent. Sweat it or not, ain't the richest, but I get it clockwork. We ain't knitted from the same shirt. Business never personal. Label drop, you prove your life negotiable when money's low. Rappers turning sociable while laughing joke. Should've kept it real with us and spread it whole. Didn't switch when he got rich. Rappers change it when they go broke. Damn, fake funny, trying to keep it true. Ooh, what the money do? Reason fools catching clips around 6 like the evening news. Maserati keys, pretty things, keeping 50s under my pillow to have these dreams. Let them know money make the world go round. Get a show. For the dough, your home might not be found. Let her go, let it go. Yeah, never know. For the dough, yeah, let them know. Homie put his buddy in the ground when it's up. Acting funny when them suckers know they yo. Let it go, let it go. Yeah, never know. For the dough, for sure. Yeah.
We take you back to the boom, cause we are back to the boom, back to the boom. We take you back to the boom, cause we are back to the boom, back to the boom. We take you back to the boom, cause we are back to the boom, back to the boom. We take you back to the boom, cause we are back to the boom. Out the speaker side, it's marvelous sounds. Figure tech and juju, the showdown. Uplift the stencil of your gifted craft piece to all the souls who hug the passion, hold it young like they're young seas. Rap with invisible arms open. Who will contain it? The stranded, blinded by the clearest darkness from the stages. Through the lens, out the box speaks the ones who fuck their minds backwards. Everything returns back to the boom. Brewing like with majestic herbal tea. Breaking down the false expression. Water flowing like the tears of nature. You feel that bliss. We created, destroying crews and individuals. Knowledge lies behind the scenes. The smiles of dirty jewels. Meditating, store the visions of your rapture. Brennan on the stage, just like Sarah on the street, mistaken while your fence is terminated by the spelled idea it spits with. Back to the boom, back to the boom, cause we are back to the boom, back to the boom. We take you back to the boom, back to the boom, cause we are back to the boom, back to the boom. We take you back to the boom, back to the boom, cause we are back to the boom, back to the boom. We take you back to the boom, back to the boom, cause we are back to the boom. This is the diarrhea, a sick shit diarrhea. Spitting misfit, tired of seeing y'all doing this shit for the business and make gifted type of people getting you lifted by your eardrums. Feel dumb, I'ma let you see through my glasses and walk just a mile in a pair of my Maxes. To make sure that you stick to what the fact is. All your rap cats act. Now let me ask this. What to you is hip-hop? An instrument to get guap or throw blood signs up and quick walk? If y'all think so, shit, I came to withdraw and give y'all more than 3 minutes of straight shit talk. Y'all spit balls on piss ball, I Chris Paul on Nick Guards. And smoke your album like a cigar, my shit's hard. Concrete, I never gave a motherfucker about Ferraris, awards or the glory. No applause was the cause for my story. Or the love of some bras and some money. I don't do it to make dollars, I do it to make sense. Rapping for a little change, money's never been the aim. Back to the boom. Back to the boom. We take you back to the boom. Back to the boom. Cause we are back to the boom. Back to the boom. We take you back to the boom. Back to the boom. Cause we are back to the boom. Back to the boom. We take you back to the boom. Back to the boom.
That was Man of Boom. Back to the Boom's the name of the track from their album Back to the Boom. Those dudes are coming out of Berlin, London, and New Orleans. What kind of group is that? Check them out on Twitter at Man of Boom. That's 3 O's, Man of Boom. They got a 21 full track album dropping October on 6 Tissot Records, so make sure you check those dudes out. This week for the Indie Spotlight, we got my man Isaac Reid, man. What's up, Isaac?
This is Isaac Reid from Houston, Texas, and you're listening to the HoodHype Show. I've been playing basketball most of my life, and I got injured in January at the beginning of this year. I tore my ACL and my LCL in a game. It wasn't really a setback for me because, like, subconsciously somewhere, I was like, man, if I get 6 conscious months to put into, the effort of the music, I think so I can make something happen. And what do you know, my leg snapped, and I was like, now I really have nothing to lose. I have no more fears. I saw the world in a different perspective. I feel like basketball had just chained me in for so long, and I thought that was who I was. We manipulate ourselves so much, and we bury our treasures so deep down inside, and it takes about 6 months of self-talk, self-discovery to find yourself. And once I did that, the music just started pouring out. I started getting in touch with my heart, and I think once I was honest with everyone around me and everyone in my life that mattered, I think things fell into place because, the people that love me and going to be by my side no matter what, they remained, and they're helping me throughout the music right now. So it was definitely a blessing in disguise. Changing lately. It was obviously a past relationship, not necessarily with a particular woman. It's really subliminal in a lot of ways. People's perception don't really go too much off the surface. They don't dig too deep, so surface value is what they get. So if you say she or her, they think it's a woman, it makes it easy to identify. So it's really just a metaphor for what everything that's been happening. The song seems very sad, like things have been changing. I'm losing something. I didn't have time for you studio sessions and making it to class. In introspect, I was talking about myself, and I was mistreating myself to the fullest. But to the public, I had to make it about a woman, so I changed some of the words to she, her. It all started as a poem. And yeah, it's just about, a complete life change. Once you get more aware, you notice the signs, and you can start to be more positive because things are working in your favor. There's actually more joy in the hardships than the happy moments because you learn something to extract from that and go to more happy moments and more and more and more, and that's abundance. And if you focus on abundance, more comes back to you. A lot of people, they listen to it, they probably won't go that deep and connect. And some people will, probably figure out I am talking about myself or my current situation.
Things have been changing lately. Seems so strange cause you ain't my baby. You gone, you moved on. It used to be warm, but now it's raining daily. Seems like I'm drowning, ain't no sun and no one to save me. Things have been changing lately.
See, tomorrow's not promised. God could have you leaving any day. So I promise myself to love you anyway. Cause things wouldn't be the same without you in the place. Put up an extra prayer for you when we say our grace. Growing up as a child, I had no direction. But I found my way to your heart through my affection. True friends to the end, that goes without a question. If you need me, just call or leave a brief message. And I'll get back soon as I can. Cause you deserve all of that. You help produce this man. And if I ever come anew, I hope to learn quicker. Love is the only weapon when you just a nigga. Though at night when I lay, I still love to pray and thank the Lord for the miracles he gave today. And all the times I was lonely, just fiending for love, the fame, wages, I was blind.
Things have been changing lately. Seems so strange cause you ain't my baby. You gone, you moved on. It used to be warm, but now it's raining daily. Seems like I'm drowning, ain't no sun and no one to save me.
Yeah.
Things have been changing lately.
And who can argue with the process when it's changed for the better?
better. Adapting to the forecast since we yet to change the weather. And Devin telling me to keep my eyes on the dash. The real you is in the past. You should've made it last. But between studio sessions and making it to class, I rarely found the time to check on you or even ask. Got my mind so deep in this weed as I ash it. All these video victims just turned out to be plastic. Damn, I got what I wanted without the satisfaction. We couldn't find common grounds beyond the mattress. Now here I am trying to return to what I left in fragments of flawless face and tears that could qualify for pageants. I know the answers, so it's pointless asking why. Used to lust for big phantoms chasing dreams in the sky. Just tell me you understand so I don't seem as crazy. Nobody here to save me, baby.
Things have been changing lately. Seems so strange cause you ain't my baby. You gone, you moved on. It used to be warm, but now it's raining daily. Seems like I'm drowning, ain't no sun and no one to save me. Things have been changing lately.
Forget the World. That was another one of those introspective songs. It's kind of like I'm having a spiritual awakening. Instead of, just criticizing the world, it's just like you have to move on, because if you stay in one spot and just F the world, but you're still, spending that conscious time on it, you're never going to move past to what the world has to offer. I'm like, just forget the world, whatever happens, happens. So like in the story, I was just on the bus, I met a girl, we intimately with the girl was like just a sign for my, I guess you could say, higher self, or just another half of me that I've been yearning for. At the end of it, she ends up getting killed, and it's like, damn, like, can we benefit from anything? Can we? Because I feel like we're all connected. If one person loses, I feel like everyone loses. They might not consciously know it, but we do because we're one. It's a lot. It's really a lot, man. That song is one of the most out there left field songs that I wrote. It really has more than one meaning for it. If you want something, just forget the world, forget the current reality that you know, and create your own, and you'll attract positive energy if it's a positive reality. And on the other hand, people may look at you crazy, the stigma may get to you or something like that. They may try to kill your spirit at the end of it, but it's the world, man.
It's not a label in existence who wouldn't vouch for the bars, but it always seem to come back to the broads and the cars. Assume cause I ain't flashing, I ain't grinding like y'all, and that's the reason I attack with piranha-like cars. But instead I'm on this metro headed to my second job, fantasizing when I hit the scene like a wrecking ball. Headphones on, Tupac, it's been a while, and Scarface, though times are hard, I still smile. No matter how bad they treat a nigga, I'm still a child. It's almost like my thoughts had tripped her up in the aisle, cause this pretty fine brown that was about to walk past took a step back and I see this bystanders walk past. Tears in her eyes like, should I dare ask? Before I utter the word, she said the truth is well masked. I know just what you mean, but you too pretty of a girl to be secluded and depressed. So now we like, fuck the world. All the glam and the fame, that don't matter no more. The way that SS swing, that don't matter no more. If them hoes wanna leave, that don't matter no more. I happily walk them bitches to the door. So now I'm like, forget the world. Yeah, forget the world. Now I'm like, forget the world. Let's drink to the past. Black out, that's how she said, forget the world. Cause they don't understand the broke kids. Deep in the ghetto as shooters of smoke kids. The reason why Dr. Sola, her brother, will not live for when he has no insurance and no appointment. Damn. Cemetery lane, the way they point us in. And I just left my cousin there, so I'm like, here we go again. But as a friend, I just listened to her pain, and they just had his funeral because they sold all his J's, which made me dwell on the Jordan and the Jameses. Then she asked for my story, cause my eyes saying the same shit. Just rapping in my blood, but they don't compare to my closest kin. That's another level of pain, and I'm just tuning in, vibing planning on some other shit. Before you know it, she moving in. Call us crazy, we figure it's something in the wind. Cause she said I'm blessed and I should share it with this girl. You be my flame, I'll be yours. Put an end to this cold world. The glam and the fame, that don't matter no more. The way that it's swing, that don't matter no more. If them hoes wanna leave, that don't matter no more. I happily walk them bitches to the door. So now I'm like, forget the world. Yeah, forget the world. Now I'm like, forget the world. Let's drink to the past. Black out, that's how we every day the sun shine brighter, the pressure gets lighter. I know what I said, dog. I just might wipe her when I'm tired. About to call her tonight, she say, don't put that mic up. Keep spitting that real, who gives a fuck if they don't like us? You would never make it in the majors thinking like a minor. That's a breath of fresh air despite the past we left behind us. So like Cole, we up all night on the front porch, losing count to the blunts I light. Thinking it's the police, cause I see some headlights. Put the rest in on bra just to keep my head right. Then a 7 straight box Chevy came creeping. Saw more like they sneaking, about to catch some niggas sleeping. For I know it shots ringing, sounding like they next to me. It could be the strays, but nah, the Lord blessing me. Then them niggas speed out, have to empty in they weapons. I see blood, but I'm not hit, so I'm left with one impression. Forget the world, so I feel forget the world. I'm like, forget the world, forget the world, forget the world, forget the world, we drink, we black out, forget the world, forget the world.
Track sounds.
Yeah, that's my favorite. And I feel like Louder, that's that track that really hits home. I feel like no matter race, age, no matter what, you can turn on the news, you can go outside, you can do word of mouth. You know that we're stuck in a brainwash system because everyone is such a follower, and all of our leaders, you know, they don't want to be men, they want to be boys still. So it's a deadly cycle that we're going in. You know, when you're honest with yourself, you notice the honesty in the signs. You know that it's a genuine sign and you need to change. But a lot of times we go on through our life, we ignore it, and then when something bad happens, you know, people want to blame God or blame this or blame that instead of working on themselves, you know. Another important topic about the song, we spend so much time investing in other people, we don't love ourselves the same way. We say we do, but we really don't, you know. We harm ourselves, we eat all these foods that we don't even take the conscious time to read what we're eating, smoking cigarettes, alcohol, you know, and we think it's okay, but not okay if you want to make a conscious change, and that's what I was really just trying to hit home. Like, you have to be the change.
Yeah, can we get any louder? From the guns to the powder, lungs full of sour, the love is been devoured. Can we get any louder? From the cars to the bras, traffic through the garage, moving that soft and hard. Can we get any louder? From the bass in the trunk, whip smelling like a skunk 5-0. That's your look. Can we get any louder? Can we lose any more power? Yeah. One man on a mission with a unified prediction. Turn gods to believers when they hear me preach scriptures. Down with the dope boys, I live with the hipsters. Light feet when they run the streets, sound like whispers. You can hear dimes dropping, they just bagged up 2 nickels. About to serve who they can't remember from no part of they mental. That fast money been fast money since last November, but nothing lasts forever except the felony record. I witnessed plenty failures from my brother to my elders. Just last week, found my nigga dead, nigga OD. Just thinking how my uncle feel inside, feeling guilty cause I'm fucking with the niggas that supplied. My thoughts and emotions having a ride. It's hard to hide when you don't smile or give a friendly vibe. Yeah, and hypocritically I'm rolling up that sour, trying to decipher codes. I wanna know, can we get any louder? From the guns to the powder, lungs full of sour, the love is been devoured. Can we get any louder? From the cars to the bras, traffic through the garage, moving that soft and hard. Can we get any louder? From the bass in the trunk, whip smelling like a skunk 5-0. That's your look. Can we get any louder? Can we lose any more power? It ain't completely our fault, cause when you been abused and bought, cut and traded, sounding like the NBA, ain't it? Elephant in the room, some niggas don't wanna face it. Hold up, nigga, you a nigga. You mean to tell me you racist? Giving up on your people, left them stuck on the glacier. Take a look in the mirror, who the fuck you think major? Switching up on your clique, cause them Jewish folks paid you. Dying in Interscope, Jimmy got you feeling major. A little glam and fame will take a nigga out of range. They tell me I would do the same, but nigga, we are not the same. Plus that status that you striving for, not mine to claim. I'm cool, I know what them bright lights will bring, yeah. Lots of illusions and fabricated scenes, so much confusion, political influence, and hypocritically I'm twisting up that sour, trying to decipher codes. I need to know, can we get any louder? From the guns to the powder, lungs full of sour, the love is been devoured. Can we get any louder? From the cars to the bras, traffic through the garage, moving that soft and hard. Can we get any louder? From the bass in the trunk, whip smelling like a skunk 5-0, that's your look. Can we get any louder? Can we lose any more power?
That Isaac Reid is a really deep, introspective dude. Was not expecting that, and I was one of the people that heard his music on a more superficial end. And after having that conversation with him, it made me go back and re-listen to the music and looked at it in a completely different way. I hope you do the same. Make sure you go cop his album over at datpiff.com. Follow him on Twitter at Isaac Reid Music. Get all the links and all the good stuff over at HoodHype.com. And click episode 216 to get the links to his website, to his mixtape, and all that. Or you can hit me up at JMackHH and I'll send it over to you. Now we got something a little new from someone who's been in the game a bit, Malik B. If you remember him from The Roots. He's got a new album coming out with Mr. Green called Unpredictable. Check him out on Twitter, Malik of The Roots. The LP's coming soon. We'll keep you up to date on that. The name of this song is called Definition. Let's go!
Stop. What, 2, don't stop. I'm on a motherfucking tanning. Don't stop. Yo, release the potential. Straight from the intro. All up in your nervous system in the central. Peep my credentials, that's so recommendable. Hell no, M.E.D is not expendable. So get up off your genital. Take orders from a general. Letting niggas know what's essential, like in the mineral. Change the inner tube and the interlude, then get in the view. Get your chick in the mood, but she's not in the dude. That tiny percentage rude, minus your minuscules. So why is this in the crew trying to prevent my pursuit? When I got the scoop, back when I was booked, you got the boot. No, that's not the group. All our troop, but now you got the truth. No, you got the proof. Honest when I'm all up in the booth. Spit the falling truth. Niggas like your type, I call a group, but since you call the truth, when it's multiple, you got to choose. The definition. I say I'm the definition of what this about should ought to be. The definition. We the definition of what this hip-hop should ought to be. The definition. I'm the definition of what this hip-hop should ought to be. The definition. We the definition of what this hip-hop should ought to be. Yeah. The definition. I say 5, 5, 6, had you cartwheeling, doing tricks, Vietnam shit for your Vietcong click. We leave you war torn, doing they chores for 'em. Soldiers with boots on, ready to troop on. It ain't even get hot, it's only lukewarm. I make use of discount and cash a coupon. I tell your chick to lick on her lips, look cute for 'em. I'm building up a new form in this true form. They're standing right through storms and Jews that you porn. I'm from an age of relevance, based on benevolence, laced with intelligence, grace like an elephant, cooler than a pelican. I still remain elegant. Put you in an escrow, your block never sell again. How a chick out slinging cock cause she celibate, getting more flesh than the impact of pellets get, hitting main arteries. Why y'all act retardedly? No, you're not my nigga, my brother, nor any part of me. Used to act disorderly with some fellas recording me. I'm the definition of what this about should ought to be. The definition. We the definition of what this hip-hop should ought to be. The definition. I'm the definition of what this hip-hop should ought to be. The definition. We the definition of what this hip-hop should ought to be. Yeah.
the definition.
I say, at first I get 3 levels from the breed devils. I'm so deep down beneath that I don't see pebbles. Forget your troubles and dig up on it with shovels and pick up on it with levels that zip up on it with rebels. The difference is several the pictures, haunted with ghettos is 20 with metal. This ain't no warnings to settle this. I got some melodies that's so heavenly, heavily that persuade and change felons into a felony. Rearrange what seems strange, it don't excel to me. Demon pains and human brains, that shit is killing me. They can't explain this anything that's my enemy. That entertain my innocent, it ain't no remedy. So is it meant to be sympathy when you mention me? Right where the tension be, your militant's an entity. Spitting for days, years, decades, and centuries. Deep in this trade, so yo, I'll get paid eventually.
The definition.
When God's for us, who could be against us? Yeah. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Yeah. The devil is a lie. Yeah. The devil is a lie. Yeah. I should've never hopped in that whip with those packs. Went and fuck that chick with no strap. Listen to all these niggas that don't rap. Somebody tell time, bring that ass back. She on dick, and I think that ass fat. A couple nights, and I'm thinking that's that. 3 months later, in her stomach, there's a lifetime. Lucky for me, she agreed this ain't the right time. Feel like I sat in that clinic for 7 years. Didn't say a word when I looked at her shedding tears. My worst fear is being the man that made me. A slave to this life of sin, somebody save me. Lord, forgive me, Lord, forgive me. This Remy don't hear what's in me. This Kush got me on chimney. These real niggas that's with me don't always got the advice. So if I do it once, no, I'll never do it twice. Sweet's what I need to feel the vibe. Yeah, the devil is a lie. This drink's what I drink to feel alive. The devil is a lie. All these girls ain't bitches, you be surprised. The devil is a lie. Can't you see the confusion in my eyes? Devil is a lie. I got a Jesus piece, barely feel the need to speak to him. I just need some peace. Haters wanna see my weak one. This last one wasn't a fast one, it was real. I was past done, throwing back, run behind the wheel. Never been broken, still holding back my emotion. Got a host of women wishing for a glimpse of my devotion, but I'm Hulk Hogan, acting like I know it best. Got a hell of a drive that ain't come with a road test. Fucked up a good thing, cause I ain't good with no sex. I'm just good at breaking hearts, but I'm sick of playing the part. I'm not a believer in karma, just the consequences. Been dealing with them like Jen the Pen, making hard decisions. I'm on a mission to switch up the way I think, the way I treat these so-called bitches, the way I drink. We all got an answer to the man upstairs. I'm the baby of the fan, but these my man up years. I'm saying, I'ma sip this lean to feel the vibe. The devil is a lie. All I need is pussy to feel alive. The devil is a lie. All these girls ain't bitches, you be surprised. The devil is a lie. Can't you hear the confusion in my rhymes? That's cause the devil is a lie.
Damn, mama, baby, grew up fast. On the road to be the man, I done blew up, crashed, burned, ran through hell, got out, landed in jail. My lawyer saying it's likely that I do go back. Now, is it fair for me to say that my screwed up past caused this quarter life crisis where I screw up cash just to pay for my vices? Booze plus ads and blackout like the light bill due date pass. I'm thinking God got a humor, why you can't laugh? Cause I ain't really been the same since my boot thing passed. She put a noose around her neck like the Ku Klux Klan. I hope the pain went away that I ain't knew you had. That's why I'd rather find a new bitch than be on the stew shit. Cause honestly, I'm frightened by the truth in my music. But it's therapeutic when a nigga going through shit. And I told Phil I'd ride, it's time to prove shit. This rap shit won't work, go get a job. The devil is a lie. You all alone out here, you won't survive. The devil is a lie. Go get a bottle, the answer's inside. The devil is a lie. Look around right now, where's your God? The devil is a lie.
When the world come to an end, my time is done, I pray you look me in the eye and say I'm your son. Just know I did a lot of wrong cause I ain't know what's right. Cause when most of you niggas blind, it's hard to know what's light. I ain't trying to place the blame, most of them will stay the same. If most of us are lost, let them off, I face the flames. Just wipe the tears from my mama to ease the pain. Protect me from the lies, I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
HoodHype.com. he's open, yeah? Yeah, that's more.
Stop, I am the Van Damme, and it's I kick the man in the face. It's all laughing at the cameras. Standing in the land of the lost, the calls from amateurs. Put him in jeopardy, and that's questions.
Remember back in the days of old, I was young, but I still had a venomous tongue, and I represented the slums. No packing weapons like guns, we toted ice picks and sticks with handlebar grips and shit. And I remember only having scraps, while homies scrap over crap. And now we rap over tracks, no holding back for a dap. Tackle tracks on a dat and kept the vibe live. Drinking odds on our 75. Remember that? I was a born loser, grew to be a whole game newer. Not no cocaine mover, just a gold chain cooler. I make more maneuvers than those that try to do us, and hoes they wanted to screw us, and molars off for the molar shit. To look back, it's like a long road traveled. A long cold barrel gets high for those who tattle, never for those who battle. We exchange words. I change herbs and the MCs that you heard. So there you have it. I'm deeper in thought than the bass and the speakers you bought. Taught myself how to walk and when it's best not to talk. How to rep your own block and live the good life. And looking back, y'all like to do this shit right. I'm feeling that, but I'm gone for listening to rapping. If it's a whiskey to cabinets, missing my fam to travel and wishing for cash to having it. Remember this, I'm taking calls from all my dogs, from Somerset to the Fallbrook Mall. Love all of y'all. We all exchange laughs. I've been asked if I could change my past. I have regrets not worth mentioning, never take it back. We passed time and now it's moving so fast. It's got us holding on and hoping that the moments will last. We all exchange laughs. I've been asked if I could change my past. I have regrets not worth mentioning, never take it back. We passed time and now it's moving so fast. It's got us holding on and hoping that the moments will last. Remember double dribble tournaments, perfected your role on them old Nintendos and playing Tecmo Bowl or OJ, giving recaps, Pat Ewing without knee pads, and the Raiders running shit in LA. Believe that. Or Detroit players with the lines come up on the 3rd down and 10. We watched them lining them up, but Scott Mitchell did some bitch shit and he fumbled the ball. But number 20 got the call and still ran for 12 yards. When Dominique was at his peak playing Jordan and Pip, really only Joe D be able to hold him for shit. And everybody's cheering for the team and watching them lose. Bitch about Mike Swin, but still copping his shoes. Like the ones with them reflectors or the ones with them tongues. I wanted every fucking pair, but I had nothing but ones. Motor City bad boys won a back to back, and after that it was like rip, y'all take the stack. KG, Shane Marker, John and Benny B, EP, AG Dobson, Leppy and John D. What up? Mix, Brando, Tomo and SB, JMack, Mumi, Maisie, and my Albanian family. Ooh, yeah. I went from nothing to something, bluffing to snuffing, and white lines and puffing to realizing it's nothing. This is the life that I live and the life I lead. My wife, my seed, you break my heart and my pen bleed. We all exchange laughs. I've been asked if I could change my past. I have regrets not worth mentioning, never take it back. We passed time and now it's moving so fast. It's got us holding on and hoping that the moments will last. We all exchange laughs. I've been asked if I could change my past. I have regrets not worth mentioning, never take it back. We passed time and now it's moving so fast. It's got us holding on and hoping that the moments will last. We went up, down, down, left, right, B-A, B-A, make it seem easy. Remember 3 ways, remember green days, money in abundance from getting rid of some cheap 8s. We had mags and Krylon tables, we piling at the cafeteria, stomping and snapping, getting our rhyme on. Get back my rhythm, folders with denim, we lace burners on JanSports, but never kept nothing in them. I never wanted to be a part of the system, I was smarter than my teachers, there was no reason to listen. Remember RTDs and MTAs with blue line rhymes, y'all get there quicker while running in place. Remember visiting my sis in pediatrics, she passed and my family saw me on the same mattress. Remember John with Haagen-Dazs, fisherman, my coffee on, my uncle flew out, y'all feel the ambiance. He helped me walk again in more ways than one, and brought the love of the family right back to the molar one. My mind's holding the head at the foot of the bed and keeping me fed. I live cause Katrina couldn't picture seeing me dead. In time the world changes, we once were all strangers. I'm bringing home to whomever thought they'd be famous. In no time, we look back through a mold rhyme, reminisce over the magic. I'm worthy of all the show. We all exchange laughs. I've been asked if I could change my past. I have regrets not worth mentioning, never take it back. We pass time and us moving so fast. It's got us holding on and hoping that the moments will last. We all exchange laughs. I've been asked if I could change my past. I have regrets not worth mentioning, never take it back. We pass time and us moving so fast. It's got us holding on and hoping that the moments will last.
Slang, half a thing of heroin in the bathroom. Keep an AK in the back up in the back room. Cook a meal clean, and she suck me like a vacuum. Took a vacation to the county, I'll be back soon. Sent a couple zeros, money on my J-Pay, paying off the COs, smoking on the gateway. Word around the block when I was locked, she gave my thing away. About to have a baby with a nigga, that's what they say. Damn, well please say it ain't so. Took off the gloves, say it's love when it ain't though. A classmate was coming over, that was strange though. Apparently the homework ain't all it came for. Maybe you stay cold, maybe that's a bit mean. Maybe you grew up and I'm still living like I'm 16. Like a child running wild in the city streets. Man, I put that bitch up on her feet. She cut a nigga deep. Damn, bitch. That's why I treat these old yeah, that's deeper than a motherfucker, baby, you know what I'm saying? Slam, smack it up and flip it, then I rub it down. Zip it up and then I ship it to another town. Smoking hella weed while me and Willie bust a couple pounds. She used to like that type of shit, now we don't fuck around. Girl, you used to say them other niggas wasn't hood enough. Got your little degree, now niggas from the hood ain't good enough. Bitch, you wasn't tripping when that old school was pulling up. You was short them niggas at your college, who would put them up? Well, bitch, I'm out here putting on. I hope you feel the pain I'm feeling when you hear the song. Don't want a nigga that's gon' slang shit up in your home. But you ran off and got engaged, man, that shit was wrong. All to a nigga that don't got nothing that I ain't got. Only difference is he tryna be a fucking astronaut. Saw this pussy nigga when I walked up in the barbershop. Green as a leaf, looking sweet, that cut a nigga deep. Damn. So these type of niggas you fuck with now, baby, you know what I'm saying? Square ass motherfucker, used to love a thug, yeah. I love her and she love him, so I never touch him. She got his baby in the oven, so his motherfucker. Ain't tripping cause you got a nigga, I just think you rushing. But leaving him to be with me ain't part of our discussion. Plus I'm on the road now, different color hoes now. Lay back on the dope, I'm getting dollars off my shows now. Bitches wanna tie me down, but I ain't in that mode now. 5 years later, why you calling up my phone now? Well bitch, how you get the number? Like every other mother, switching up that motherfucker. Back on the bus, I used to finger fuck her, singing Usher. Down on my luck and then she up and left me for a sucker. I reminisce on all the crazy shit we did. You and me forever, shit we say when we was kids. She said I'm having problems and I pray that he forgive. When he find out the baby ain't his, that cut a nigga deep. Damn, what the fuck? So, what you trying to say, baby? Baby ain't here. Who's is it? Yeah.
Name of that song's called Deeper. Gangster Gibbs, Freddie Gibbs. That's off of his Deeper EP album. You can go grab that over at Rap Cats. There's a full Gibbs and Madlib album coming out called Pinata. That drops on February 4th, 2014, so stay out and look out for that. Before that, we had Mola One, Throwback Thursday. Shouts to Mola One. You can check him out at mola1.com, on Twitter at Mola One. Before that, we have Philade and Ice the Villain. The Devil is a Lie, straight out of the DMV. Check him out at Philade Music or Philade_RF on Twitter. And of course, before that, we have Malik B and everybody else. And again, a special thanks to Isaac Reid for coming through, being our spotlight this week. Make sure you cop that album, Nothing to Lose, over on datpiff.com. Links are always up at hoodhype.com. Go to episode 216. Next week, stay tuned, man. Guest spotlight's gonna be Dizzy Wright. We're gonna check out his new album, The Golden Era, so stay tuned for that. And that's it. Make sure you hit me up. I'm JMackHH on Twitter, JMack at hoodhype.com for the email. Follow us on Facebook. That's facebook.com/hoodhype. And please subscribe to us over on youtube.com/hoodhypeblog. And I'll catch you guys on episode 217. It's your boy JMack, and I'm out.
HoodHype.com.